Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Moments away, it'll be the Denver Nuggets going up against the Houston Rockets. Along with Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got David Aldridge reporting in from the sidelines. This matchup should be a tough-nosed affair, Clark. You and I know that. Two exceptional defensive teams facing off before us.
Kevin, that means this is going to be a grinder. Both of these teams take a ton of pride in being physical defensively. I wouldn't expect this to be a high-scoring affair at all.
Now, here is Smith. Here's Thorpe. Shot clock at 5. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Remarkable job by Thorpe there, refusing to let the defense distract him.
Anderson with the screen for Garland. And Thorpe pulls it down. Inside, here's Olajuwon.
Hey, best of luck trying to slow Akeem down. Going up for a full-strength power jam.
Outside Garland. Right side Williams. Back to Garland. Here's the teardrop.
Shots away.
And it's sent back by Mutombo. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Tell you what.
Got the two big men flexing their muscles defensively early. Mutombo with a block, Olajuwon with a block already. We're already 2 minutes in.
Olajuwon outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Smith. It's over Garland.
Well, Mutombo's reach is really something else. He's always ready to go after your shot.
Garland against Smith. Garland, the pass to Anderson. And here is Mutombo. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Rockets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Maxwell from 18 feet away. Doesn't go for him. Garland with the defensive effort. Here's Macon. Pass to Anderson.
You know, I think we're going to go with a different matchup. We're going to put Otis Thorpe defensively on Mutombo, and we're going to put Olajuwon to roam. That'll free Olajuwon up to be more of a shot blocker in the paint. That way he doesn't have to keep bodying up on Olajuwon. Bodying up on Mutombo to keep him off the boards offensively. There. That's going to free up Olajuwon to be able to roam defensively and get more shot blocks, at least shot intimidation and shot blocks, and get on the glass a little bit better because he won't have to be blocking out and boxing out Mutombo all game long.
Smith against Garland. Anderson with the screen for Garland. On the wing, Williams shoots. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
You see right here is what I'm trying to get away from. You see this right here? See, he's over here. He's having to play. Right here, he's guarding Mutombo, essentially. The shot goes up, and he has to stay with Mutombo to keep him off the glass. This frees up Otis Thorpe. I would rather have Olajuwon free to roam around and get rebounds, unless it kicks him out, because he's a better outlet passer than Thorpe is. See what I'm saying, guys? You'll rather have Thorpe over there battling Mutombo so Olajuwon can use his other skills, his shot blocking, his roaming, and his ability to get the defensive rebound, and then kick it out to the guards who are streaking out. Because Thorpe doesn't really have that ability.
Well, Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
Here's Smith to the middle. A slam dunk by Thorpe.
Hanging around the hoop, Thorpe sniffs out those dunk opportunities.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Garland with it. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Pass to Mutombo. Kicks it out to Garland. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
With him, the scouting report says you've got to go over the screen.
Absolutely. He'll hurt you from deep, so you have to fight through those picks.
Maxwell. Here's Thorpe. Kicks it out to Johnson. Smith for 3. Rebounded by Mutombo. Williams against Johnson. Williams dishes to Anderson. Outside Williams. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
That was a sweet move by Williams inside, getting a high percentage shot for himself there.
Here's Maxwell. Mutombo grabs the board.
They can't expect him to miss that shot consistently.
Here's Macon. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Rockets have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter.
Denver foul. Winston foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Maxwell. No scoring in this one. 5 on the clock. Pass to Olajuwon. Over Mutombo. And the basket by Olajuwon.
Trusted his preparation there. Didn't panic as time was ticking down.
Denver calls timeout.
There's Avery Johnson before he goes to the Spurs.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 2. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season. Pass to Williams. Anderson, a screen on Johnson. Williams passes to Macon. Mutombo sets a screen. 17-foot shot on the way. The shot by Macon, no good. Here's Thorpe. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
It also frees up Otis Thorpe to be on Mutombo defensively on leakouts because Thorpe is a better open court runner than Mutombo.
Thorpe scores and rebounds.
Otis Thorpe was a vital member for the Rockets championship at 94. You're already seeing it here. Because it frees up Olajuwon to do the things he likes to do more, which is really gamble on defense with shot blocking. He doesn't have to stand there and guard and face guard someone like a Mutombo all game long.
And he's good on the second. The Nuggets trail by 3. Williams up on top. He's guarded by Johnson. Anderson, a screen on Maxwell. Here's Macon. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. The Rockets have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Now Smith hasn't made one yet. Pass to Olajuwon. 6 to shoot. Over Mutombo. Olajuwon can't hit. Williams against Johnson. Williams looking around. Now here's Mutombo. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Up and in on the layup.
Big effort gets the big reward. Simply outplaying the defense.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Garland, the pass to Anderson. On the wing, Williams. Good D by Johnson.
You expect to get 2 points there. A little unlucky for them.
The drive by Olajuwon. Here's Thorpe. A slam dunk by Thorpe.
Just such an incredible offensive rebounder. I love watching Thorpe work his tail off and be rewarded for it.
On the wing, Williams. Pass to Mutombo. The kick out to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Macon. Money from the wing. Rockets leading by 3. And here's Smith. Still without a basket. Johnson with a screen on Garland. Smith outside. To the paint. From 13. Olajuwon, no luck.
Not officially a block, but it's one in my book.
He really affected the shot. Was in great position. Textbook defense.
Here's Macon. Mutombo is screen on Maxwell. There's the drive. Count that one. Now just a 1-point Rocket lead. Rockets have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Smith the pass to Olajuwon. And some nice passing there by Houston. And the basket by Maxwell.
Well, you have to run Maxwell off his shot. Too comfortable getting the pass.
Denver shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. So for the Rockets, Herrera's checked in for Thorpe. Bullard comes in for Johnson. And Boyd subbed in for Maxwell. Back to Davis. Pass to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Davis. Tries it from 19. Hakeem Olajuwon grabs the rebound. Olajuwon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Smith. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the Rockets lead by 6.
Known as a jump shooter primarily, Smith is also skilled at getting it done in close.
Outside Jackson. Here's Wolf. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's his first trip to the line.
Team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time.
A big guy who can knock him down from the line. There are no easy tricks or hacks for limiting his offensive output.
Down low. Here's Bullard. Pass to Floyd. Now Smith. Here's Olajuwon. Mutombo grabs the board. Mutombo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jackson against Smith. The 17-footer. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And if you give him space like that in the mid-range, he won't hesitate to let it fly.
1:56 left in the first quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Tricky play from Smith, taking his motion right up into the coverage to draw contact.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. Smith hits them both.
Free throw shooting is a skill, and this guy absolutely has it.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Nuggets. 4-point game. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
You know, give their subs a bunch of credit. They more than did their part.
When you get that level of production from your bench, you're going to win a lot of games.
Here's Smith. And it's Denver with the rebound. Mutombo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Jackson. There's 1:17 left to play in the first. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Liberty's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
Smith surveying the D. Here's Bullard. Offline with his 3.
Perhaps he was a little too open that time.
Won't see that from him very often.
Here's Wolf. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Olajuwon, right side. Smith, the pass to Olajuwon. Here's Floyd. Pass to Herrera. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Nice bit of distribution by Floyd. He really plays with his head up and watches how things are moving out there.
Outside Jackson. There's 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. They set the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Liberty. This one for 3. It doesn't go for him. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Rockets ahead. They lead by a bucket. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
You know, this is a team that has always looked to push it on the break whenever they can.
A very opportunistic approach on offense. I like how aggressive they remained attacking in transition. Couldn't convert the bunny. That one was right there for him.
Now, here's Olajuwon. He's guarded closely, and it's in there. Olajuwon's got 6.
Sweet mid-range J from Olajuwon, demonstrating that he's more than just a low-post threat.
On the wing, Williams. Pass to Wolf. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Great feed. I like when he looks to move the rock like this.
Here's Floyd. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Olajuwon. From 13, and again, the Rockets good for 2.
Well, you can't give Olajuwon any separation because he'll make you pay. He's got a beautiful jumper.
Pass to Wolf. Olajuwon with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olajuwon. The Nuggets making a switch here. Macon's checked in. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Rollins is checked in. On defense, Houston. They lead by 4. Garland the pass to Macon. Just 4 to shoot. He takes it in, and it's Floyd with the rebound. The Rockets shooting well, 50% from the floor. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. After being eliminated by the Pistons for 3 straight years, Clark, the Bulls beat the Bad Boys last year.
And I tell you, it really felt like a passing of the torch from a player perspective as well, Kevin, not just the team perspective. From Isaiah Thomas, one of the all-time greats, to Michael Jordan as the man in the Eastern Conference going forward. Maybe even in the league when you look at what Michael Jordan's potential is.
Here's Garland. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Nuggets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
At the line for your Nuggets, Winston.
First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the second. Rockets leading by 4. Pass to Bullard. Now Johnson. Here's Bullard. Defended by Anderson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Herrera. Here's Bullard. Now, here's Johnson. Houston moving it around. And Bullard gets it to go. Bullard's got the lead up to 7 now for the Rockets.
Good job getting a nice look on that jumper there.
Johnson against Garland. Left side, Williams. Pass to Macon. To the inside. Here's Anderson. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Houston leading by 7. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Herrera. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Changed his mind during the layup. You can't be indecisive there. Tried to pull off another shot and missed it. Indecisiveness is never good when you're shooting the basketball.
Now here's Williams. He had 28 points in the win against Golden State. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Floyd passes to Herrera. Good D by Anderson. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Pass to Williams. Here's Macon. Anderson the screen. Just 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, I think that was a message-sending foul there. They're not going to allow any easy buckets at the rim.
Yeah, as a coach, I like that one. Make them earn it at the line.
And he makes the first. Mutombo is checked in for the Nuggets. Houston with a big group substitution here. Thorpe, he checked in for Rollins. Johnson comes in for Bullard. Maxwell, he's checked in for Floyd. And Smith subbed in for Johnson.
Attitude is everything on the floor. You can tell he stays in a good mindset, looking for every chance he can get to make an impact on the play.
Thorpe against Anderson. Thorpe can't make it work.
And he knows he's got to convert in these situations. No excuse given the limited defense on him.
Williams against Johnson. Outside Williams. Anderson with the screen for Williams. From downtown. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
The defense will let Williams take those shots. He's not the sharpest three-point shooter.
Smith outside. Thorpe with a screen on Garland. Here's Smith. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Smith's got 6 points.
And when you're guarding him, you've got to fight over the top.
Lock and trail around the screen and deny the perimeter shot.
Pass to Macon. Anderson a screen on Maxwell. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Herrera grabs the board. Houston leading by 4. Smith right side.
Sacrificing his body, putting it on the line right there.
That takes tremendous grit. Taking charges, not for the faint of heart.
Jackson, he's checked in for Garland. And a switch here also for Houston. Olajuwon's checked in for Herrera. Smith against Jackson. Over Smith. Connects on the foul line jumper. Here's Smith. 6 points for him. to Olajuwon. Thorpe against Anderson. Here's Thorpe. The slam dunk by Thorpe.
Dunking, no problem for him.
A high riser for sure.
And he looks to stuff it.
Now here's Jackson. Shoots it. They get it again. Anderson goes up again. The Rockets pull it in. Olajuwon's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Smith outside. Pass to Thorpe. Jackson against Smith. And here is Johnson. Here's Thorpe, and it's sent back by Mutombo. Here's Macon. He's guarded by Johnson. Outside Jackson. Denver passing it around. Pass to Mutombo. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. Olajuwon's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Maxwell kicks to Smith. Off target from outside.
Just absolutely tenacious, guys. He stuck right on him defensively. Really bothered that shot.
Williams with the ball. 5 points in the game. Pass to Mutombo. Fires it up. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. Olajuwon's got 8 rebounds in this game. The slam dunk by Thorpe.
This is the creativity he brings to this offense. Fantastic at involving his teammates with his passing.
The Nuggets trail by 6. They need to find a high percentage shot, Clark, to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Johnson, he's checked in for Johnson. Here's Mutombo. He had 13 points in the win against Golden State.
And he was huge on defense, turning away 2 shots and altering countless more.
Here's Liberty. Shot clock at 5. They need this one. And Thorpe pulls it down. Thorpe's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The slam dunk by Thorpe.
And Thorpe can really fill it up. Love seeing him in attack mode like this.
Jackson looking it over. Pass to Mutombo. Over Thorpe. Got it, and the Houston lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Mutombo.
I got to admit it, I'm a little biased towards the bigger guys that display that kind of shooting touch. Reminds me of my game.
Well, you had that in your game, didn't you, Clark?
Now here's Johnson. Nothing on the board. Out to Smith for the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Smith's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets.
Such confidence from the competitive guard. Smith is excellent at catching and firing.
On the wing, Davis. Pass to Mutombo. And it's to Kembe with the jam.
Just good fundamental play. If a guy is this open, you feed him.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Rockets. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
You know, if you shoot it poorly from deep, you're typically going to be in serious trouble.
And listen, it's the main reason they lost. They never could get into a groove from three-point land. And that affects the rest of your offense.
Here's Liberty. Outside Jackson. Over Johnson. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And now it's only a 5-point Houston lead. Thorpe with a screen on Jackson. Pass to Smith. 1:09 left here in the second. Olajuwon inside. He's up against Mutombo. A nice shot by Olajuwon.
Look, when Olajuwon has the ball inside, there's not a lot you can do. He is extremely gifted in close.
Jackson with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Anderson with the screen for Davis. Outside Jackson. Spins. Shoots over Johnson. Davis has the open look. And the three off target. Rockets leading by 7. Here's Thorpe. Kicks it out to Olajuwon. Maxwell the pass to Thorpe. It's stolen by Davis. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Here's Liberty. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Pure desire and a chance to add another.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for one, Marcus Liberty.
And the free throw, no good. Houston's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Oh, and Olajuwon throws it down.
Love watching Olajuwon go up strong with it, not leaving any room for error with a powerful dunk.
Here's Jackson. Misses, and he wants that one back.
He thought that one was going down as soon as it left his hands.
Well, with good reason. That was a great look. Just bad luck it didn't go down.
And that concludes the first half. Rockets lead by 7. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Here's Macon. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Mutombo. Over Olajuwon. That one off the back iron and out. Rockets leading by 7. Here's Maxwell. Here's Thorpe. Clock at 6. Olajuwon. Mutombo with some nice D. The Nuggets shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Williams finds Anderson. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. It's Williams, high post. Johnson's there.
And an easy call for the officials there.
Yeah, don't argue that was pretty obvious.
The Nuggets. Missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
Your Nuggets, Macon. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Smith outside. Pass to Maxwell. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Mutombo's got 9 rebounds now tonight. The Nuggets trail by 5. Now Garland. Here's Macon. 5 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And here's Garland for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Maxwell. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Game of Maxwell, he can play at the 1 or the 2. Coaches love that. It gives you versatility.
Houston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Good on the second free throw. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Macon. 10 points for him. Six on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. The Nuggets with another miss. Rockets leading by 6. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And they're able to recover. Smith outside. Pass to Olajuwon. Rebound by the Nuggets. Anderson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Making the pass to Garland. Unloads from 13. And the basket by Mutombo. Mutombo's got 10.
And Mutombo isn't just good around the rim. Occasionally, we may see him take a mid-range jumper or two.
Pass to Maxwell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Macon. Anderson the screen.
And these calls are not easy for the refs to make.
Things happen so fast in real time. These refs do their best to get these calls right.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Garland against Smith. The kick out to Anderson. Rocket 2. From outside, off the mark. Rockets leading by 4. Johnson left side. Smith outside. Anderson against Thorpe. Pass to Maxwell. Wants to get it to Olajuwon, and does. Over Mutombo. And the basket by Olajuwon. He's got 14.
One of the things you love about Akeem is he's always calm and under control, even when the shot clock is winding down.
Anderson with the ball. Now Mutombo, covered by Thorpe. Shoots from the baseline. Mutombo misses. Rockets have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. And that one drops. And it's an 8-point Rocket lead.
Beautiful lead pass, catching it right in rhythm and just doing his thing.
Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for him.
And they need to recover as soon as possible.
Williams passes to Anderson. And here's Smith. He's got 11. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Macon. Pass to Williams. Now here's Mutombo. Covered by Johnson. Maxwell the pass to Thorpe. The rebound by Anderson. The Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Macon. Outside Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Not backing off. Williams knows getting the whistle is worth taking a hit.
The Nuggets have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
That's good from Williams. Denver making a switch here. Davis is checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
It really depends what Williams shows up to the line. He can be great from here when healthy.
Smith outside. Pass to Johnson. Back to Smith. Now here's Johnson. Still yet to score.
I don't think there was any question about that being a foul.
Yeah, no debate here. We could clearly see the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Johnson. So it's Denver now, trailing here by 8. Outside Garland, right wing. Mutombo is screen on Smith. A drive by Garland. Makes it off the glass. Garland's got 5.
You know, I think they've got to show a little more anticipation dealing with these screens, because right now they're just laying on them and getting stuck.
Look, you have to go over the top or duck under. Right now, they're seemingly trying to go through the screen.
Driving inside. Here's Olajuwon. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Defense has looked helpless at times against Olajuwon. He's playing with a lot of heart and making a big impact offensively.
Garland, the pass to Davis. Olajuwon with the rebound. Olajuwon's to the paint. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. The slam dunk by Thorpe.
Going for a strong finish on the break. Thorpe stays ahead of the defense and gets it done.
Outside Garland. Pass to Davis. Now here's Mutombo. Covered by Thorpe. Kicks it out to Garland. Mutombo sets a screen. The high post shot. Garland, no good. Houston leading by 10. Now here is Smith. Here's Maxwell. 6 points for him. Pass to Olajuwon. Over Mutombo. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And it's a 12-point Houston lead. Trying to find a way out of this rut, Mike.
Yeah, looking to regain some momentum offensively.
Back to Garland. Anderson with the screen for Garland. No problems knocking that one down. Garland's got 4 this quarter. Rockets have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Smith with it. 11 points in the game. Olajuwon. 5 on the clock. Over Mutombo. Offensive rebound. Thorpe. The slam dunk by Thorpe.
A devastating punch. They can't afford to give up a dunk like this when they're trying to come back.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, there was a statement behind that dunk. One that says, you aren't going to come back in this one, buddy.
Yeah, that has to shake their confidence in their defense. Tough blow.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. Poked away. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Herrera.
You always have to be ready to get physical and fight for your shot.
You can already see it, man. The Houston Rockets. You can see the beginnings of a championship team here in '92, man. They've got pretty much the core parts there. Just a couple more pieces. They'll be right there. Otis Thorpe. You got Olajuwon, your superstar. Thorpe is your banger, your enforcer inside. You got your guard core with Kenny Smith established. They just need some more outside shooting to really open it up for Olajuwon down low. You'll get that with Mario Elie coming over. They're going to draft Sam Cassell in 2 years.
Good on both.
They've already got Maxwell. And like I said, Kenny Smith. So you can see the Houston Rockets are well on their way, man. And I think they would have been – I would have loved to have seen this series with Chicago. And I don't think it would have been – I think what gave Chicago the edge was their perimeter defense, their ability to trap and slow the guards down. That would have forced Olajuwon to come up the lane and receive the ball. But having said that, Olajuwon's a good outside scorer, so you really can't use the same old tactics with old school series you can with Olajuwon. You can force him up the lane, but he can still score from 18, 19 feet. So Chicago would have had a big problem with him.
Here's the break. Thorpe, the pass to Bullard. No good on the three. Denver's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3.
The effort rewarded that time on the fast break with an easy.
Now Denver's bench is getting into it now.
Staying in front of the defense.
Trying to get him back in the game here with Olajuwon on the bench with Thorpe.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. Anderson
I think Thorpe's still out there. Yeah, he is. He's playing center right now. Olajuwon rests. Got Matt Bullard at small forward. Avery Johnson at the point guard position. Of course, Avery won't be there in a year or so. He'll be in San Antonio.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third. Johnson outside. Pass to Bullard. Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot off. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
I hate the shot stick. When you press forward, it does that stupid. I wish they would get rid of that stupid go-to move garbage. Because it's not. I'm off anything that's not user intensive, where you can delay it or change it in midstream. And once you're locked into a move,
We've got one
no locked-in animations, man. Just like everything organic.
Jackson, that's a two-pointer. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Rockets leading by 11. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And they're running. Lichty. It's rebounded by Houston. They've led by as many as 14 points. Down low, here's Herrera from inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, the way his shot went so wide, pretty obvious he got fouled.
Oh, yeah, plenty of contact there.
This is his third trip to the free throw line. That free throw, no good.
Let's go ahead and start putting the center and power forward the pinch post area
And today,
with the Philly elbow series.
And the second free throw, good.
Run some action off of that pick and roll and cutter
And
action.
it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Denver. A 12-point game. 35 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Wolf. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Personal foul.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the line for 2, Joe Wolf.
And the first one drops. And so he hits both. Here's Johnson. Scoreless thus far. "19 seconds left in the third quarter. Inside, here's Floyd. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feed. And the Rockets lead by 12.
Inside, it's all about agility for Floyd. That's how he finds his way to a close-range look.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Houston on top, up 10. And we'll be back with you right after this. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And here is Johnson. Pass to Herrera. Rebound by the Nuggets. Anderson's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Williams can't hit. Rockets leading by 10. Johnson with it. Garland picks him up. Johnson can't get it to go. The Nuggets shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Williams dishes to Garland. Here's Macon. 5 to shoot. The kick out to Anderson. For 3. Olajuwon grabs the miss. The Rockets shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Johnson, the pass to Bullard. Here's Floyd. Pass to Herrera. Olajuwon outside. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Nuggets trail by 10. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Garland, the pass to Macon. Back to Garland. Here's Anderson. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Anderson's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Denver. Pass to Herrera. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Coach, they're ice cold on the offensive end.
Well, something has to change.
Here's Macon. Anderson with the ball. Olajuwon with the rebound. Olajuwon's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Houston.
I've noticed how they spent a lot of this game getting aggressive down low, muscling their way to shots in the low post area.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. Credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Maxwell, he's checked in for Houston. Timeout called, Nuggets. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team, and it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Back to Garland. 6 to shoot. Launches it. And again, Denver no good.
Well, not the most reliable from long distance. They practically dared him to shoot that one.
Here's Maxwell. Like during last season, the NBA introducing the flagrant foul. How do you like the new rule?
I'm a huge fan of it. We need a cleaner game, and that rule has helped with it. Of course, it wasn't a popular change in Detroit.
No, it was not. It was not at all. But physical teams, physical players are going to have to play a little bit differently. Denver making a switch here. Mutombo's checked in. Now, here's Garland. Making the pass to Garland. Over Smith. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Outside, Olajuwon. Pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Little turnaround. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
You might not think Jay when you watch the Dream, but Akeem can stroke it. He's more than just a low post player.
There's Garland. And he can't bank that one in. Houston leading by 13 to the left side wing. Thorpe kicks to Smith. Here's Thorpe. Pass to Maxwell. Houston moving the ball around. High post try. Olajuwon, no good. Nuggets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Garland, the pass to Anderson. Here's Macon. He's guarded by Maxwell. Back to Anderson. Outside Garland. Another miss by Garland. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And here's Maxwell from beyond the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound. Anderson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Williams kicks to Anderson. Back to Williams. Takes a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You know, one of the things I love most about Williams is his versatility. That time showed us his range.
Now here is Smith. Olajuwon finds Smith. Another miss by Houston. The Nuggets trail by 10. Making the pass to Mutombo. To the middle. Here's Anderson. Here's Macon. Outside Williams. Here's Mutombo. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Mutombo's got it back down to single digits for the Nuggets. Smith against Garland. Smith outside. Pass to Maxwell. And here is Johnson. He's guarded by Williams. Smith for 3. The Rockets again can't hit. Denver's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Making the pass to Williams. And here is Garland. Here's Macon. He's guarded by Maxwell. Floats one. Pass to Mutombo. It's rebounded by Maxwell. Rockets leading by 8. They get a hand on it. Smith outside to the left wing. Maxwell kicks to Smith. Olajuwon inside. He's covered by Anderson. Olajuwon, good.
Hey, it's as plain as pound cake. Keep it simple. They want to see how big this league can get.
No such thing as running up the score at this level.
Timeout called. Nuggets. Jackson, he's checked in for Denver.
Number 3, Chris Jackson.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
First free throw is good.
Anderson taking 2 shots.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Here's Maxwell, and he drives in, and it goes down 2 points. Maxwell's got 4 this quarter.
I like Mad Max in attack mode, going at the D.
Williams in the post. Johnson's there. The shot by Williams, no good. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. They've led by as many as 14 points. And the basket by Maxwell.
Sweet touch from mid-range. Maxwell is so confident from this area.
The Nuggets trail by 13. Outside Jackson. Over Smith. And Jackson gets it to go.
Excellent handles. He's so crafty with the rock at times.
Smith with it. Pass to Thorpe. Olajuwon with the ball. Shot clock at 6. And it's Denver with the rebound. And stolen by Olajuwon. Smith with it, guarded by Jackson. Back to Smith. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Four on the clock. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Making the pass to Mutombo.
This is a spot Mutombo needs to get comfortable with as his career goes on.
Second team foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Mutombo.
No good on the free throw.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. And it's the Rockets with the ball. 10-point lead. And Smith with the stuff.
That's why they call him Kenny the Jet. Smith can take flight now.
Denver's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Johnson against Williams. Good D by Olajuwon. Rockets leading by 12. Smith on the wing. Olajuwon right side. Rocket 6. Right block shot. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's pass to Jackson. Out to the right wing. On the wing, Jackson. Over Smith. And again, Denver no good. Houston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
A really solid victory for them here tonight. They kept things simple, took what the defense gave them, and grabbed the win for the Rockets.
Their transition game was a standout for me tonight, Clark. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
Yeah, I agree, too. I mean, they took total control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Hakeem Olajuwon.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Here's Olajuwon, and then Olajuwon with the dunk.
They've done a phenomenal job silencing this crowd. Now, the win clearly in their sights.
Great performance on the road. This will help build their chemistry as well.
Anderson the screen. Here's Macon. He's defended by Olajuwon. So we see Houston taking the W here. Well, Coach, this certainly was not the game that these fans or you and I came here to see.
No, sir. This was really a clinic put on at the fans' expense. Hard to have a good time when your team was just beat out there.
But you and I had a good time nonetheless, didn't we?
We always do.
And that about wraps it up. For our reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's game. So long and good night, everyone.
Absolute clinic put on by the Rockets here as they dominated these the lowly Nuggets as expected. I mean, the Nuggets at this point are not even anywhere. I mean, they were just in the lottery. That's how they got Mutombo in the lottery that year. So one of the worst teams in the NBA, nowhere near what they were in the 80s with their high-powered offense. Now Alex English is gone. Issel's been gone. Calvin Nat is gone. Fat Lever's gone. So they don't have any of those weapons they used to have in the 80s that scored all those points for them. So now they're shifted into this, I don't know what you call Denver. Now they're kind of just basically rebuilding. But this is the same team that will go on to upset the Seattle Supersonics in the first round in 1994 and be the first team to ever beat a number 1 seed from the 8th seed spot. So they got Chris Jackson, destined to become Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf. You got Mutombo's there. And you don't have Brian Siff. You don't have Dale Ellis yet. They'll get those players coming over later. But, man, the Denver Nuggets right there, 92, man, not very good. But the Houston Rockets, you can see they're on the verge of being a championship team, man. In a game like this, where they didn't score very well, but you saw the rebounding domination, the defense, Olajuwon's ability to score pretty much in all situations is pretty much apparent here. He's only going to get better from here. I mean, as good as he was in 92, he's going to be like that much better in 94. So they totally dominated there. Let's go ahead and take a look here at the individual performances here. Mutombo with 13 and 12. He just got pretty much boxed out by Otis Thorpe and Olajuwon. Just, again, we freed up. Again, I made that change putting Otis Thorpe on Mutombo, and that freed up Olajuwon to have the game that he had. See, guys, he ended up having, because he's out there helping now, playing help defense. And that's what Olajuwon does best. He's more of a help defender than he is a great one-on-one defender. And he had 4 steals, 2 blocks, and it freed him up to get on the glass for him, where he had 22 rebounds because he's not out there boxing out Mutombo all game. That's the beauty of Otis Thorpe, man. That's why he was such a vital piece for the Houston Rockets in their championship run. And why they struggled in their second one, because they traded away Otis Thorpe for Clyde Drexler, and it changed the dynamic of the team. It put a lot more stress on Olajuwon to do more things defensively in a one-on-one fashion and not a help fashion. That's why the 95 Rockets, in my opinion, are not as strong as the 94 Rockets, even though they have Drexler. I would choose the 94 Rockets as the better team. Even though the star power obviously goes to everybody, well, you got Drexler, you got Olajuwon, it's a better team. No. Their 94 Rockets are far better than 95 Rockets. But anyway, guys, that's the story out there. Let's go ahead and take a look here and see what the next game's going to be up in the 92 series coming up. See if we can get a good matchup for you guys coming up. Let's take a look here at the schedule. Celtics taking a butt kicking at the wow, the Bullets beat the Celtics. Wow. Damn, Michael Adams put in 22 points, 10 assists, 3 steals. What did Bird and boys have? Bird didn't even, oh my God, look at that. Bird with that bad back. He didn't even score, man. He had 5, he had 10 assists, though. And he had 4 steals, of all things. Isn't that something? 3 turnovers, though. Went 0 for 4 from the field for Larry Legend. But he had, man, Celtics in time of transition, man. But keep in mind, Larry Bird's playing with that bad back. Go ahead and put that on spotlight here. He's got those back spasms, so he's playing every single game just like it was back then. The whole entire, you can see it over there on the left hand corner. Their current injuries, back spasms, the entire season. It's never going to get better. And Mikhail is playing with that sore right foot that he basically destroyed his foot in '87, playing so many games. He was never the same again. So the Celtics still got Reggie Lewis, Gamble and Bagley and Pickney and Fox as your core, but the old guard, nowhere near what they used to be. Parrish is still a good player, but not the player he once was. But, man, I would have figured they'd beat the Bullets, though, man. The Bullets in 92 were not a great team at all. I mean, you got Michael Allen. He's an all-star. Made the all-star team that year, but I'd say you got Harvey Grant, you got Rex Chapman, but not the player he is going to be in the late 90s. David Wingate, that's about it, man. You got really nothing much going on out here. Shocking. Then you got the Pacers and the Jazz in a absolute battle. Look at that fourth quarter by them, man. 38-30 in that fourth quarter. My goodness. Let's take a look at this. Deathless Strength led the way with 24 points. So Reggie Miller, Killer Miller, came in with 19 points. He went 1 for 2 from downtown, 5 for 12 overall. Chuck Person with 15, Smith with 15. But the duo of Karl Malone and Jeff Malone put in 61 points together. Wow, John Stockton came in with 12 assists. Man. But the Pacers were able to win it, despite those great performances. The Bulls went out and played the Bucks. Alvin Robertson, one of the best defensive players of the time, 19 points. But in the end, Michael with 24 points and 13 assists by MJ in this game. 20 points and 9 rebounds, 6 assists. by Scotty. Craig Hodges off the bench. Came in with 15 points, 6 for 15, 1 for 2 from downtown. And Horace Grant with 12 and 12 and a strong double-double from him. Paxson, 4 for 7, 8. Bill Cartwright had 4 for 15 from the field. I'm surprised he had 15 shots. Bulls really going until he had more shots than Jordan. But yeah, guys, let's go ahead and get that next matchup set up for you guys. Let's go ahead and see. Let me see this will be a pretty good one. The Phoenix Suns, because you'll get a chance to see the Phoenix Suns pre-Barkley. You can kind of see the beginnings that they pretty much have a championship team. They just need that superstar. You know what I mean? Because they've already got Kevin Johnson. You've got Dumas. You've got Chambers. You've got Hornacek. Although Hornacek won't be there for Barkley's time because he got traded for Barkley to the Philadelphia 76ers. That's how Jeff Hornacek ended up on the Jazz. He started out in Phoenix, got traded to Philadelphia. Philadelphia was basically in rebuilding mode the entire 90s. Quite frankly, so Jeff basically just trade me, get me out of here. That's how he ended up in Utah. Otherwise, he probably retired in Phoenix had not been for Barkley. Because Jeff Hornacek's style with KJ, they just, I mean, it's basically the same thing. Stockton and KJ. KJ's more of a shooting point guard, but it's pretty much the same situation. You got a point guard that does a lot of pick and roll. He's generally pass first. Stockton's the ultimate pass first point guard, but Kevin Johnson and Hornacek fit well, and he just fit with Stockton very well playing off the ball. So it was a perfect marriage with those two guys. But I've already shown the Blazers playing. Let's go ahead and let's see who's playing. See who else is playing. We got David Robinson, the Spurs, going out to Seattle to take on a young Gary Payton and Shawn Kemp. That would be good. That would be a good one. That's the only game scheduled the next day. Then you got the Golden State Warriors playing Chicago. That would be good. With Tim Hardaway and Chris Mullin. Then you got Kendall Gill and the boys playing on the Pistons. You got Barkley going on the road to play the Bullets. You got Malone and Stockton taking on the Atlanta Hawks with Dominique Wilkins. Moses Malone with the Bucks taking on the 92 Knicks with Patrick Ewing. That would be interesting, in my view. This will be an interesting game right here. Reggie Lewis and Glenn Rice with an aging Larry Bird and Parrish taking on the upstart Miami Heat. That would be a good one. Oh, that would be good right there. Portland and Houston. That's a good one right there. Pacers and the Suns. I don't want to get too far ahead of us. Just trying to find a really, there's Bulls and Celtics. We got to show that one. Bulls and the Celtics. I think we're going to go ahead and do this one, though. This one right here, this will give you a good idea to really see what the Phoenix Suns were all about before Barkley got there, the year before. So we'll show that one next, the 92 series. Because you can look at that. They just need a superstar. You got Kevin Johnson, you got Dan Marley, you got Tom Chambers and Andrew Lang. He's not even starting. Be Mark Rest at one point will be starting. They got plenty of what you would call complementary talent. They just need that superstar. Man. They'll be right there competing for a championship. As for the Blazers, they've already got a team. They got Drexler, superstar, Porter, Jerome Kersey, Buck Williams, Kevin Duckworth. They're ready. They're ready. They're the best team in the Western Conference, though. But it'll be a good game. I'll have that one coming for you guys next time I go live with the 1992 series, guys. Give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you like what you see. For more technical and strategic basketball and revisiting nostalgic eras of basketball, subscribe to this channel. In my opinion, from what I've seen on YouTube, I'm the best. Nobody out there is doing strategic basketball simulations like me. Nobody's showing you the play diagrams, running the actual plays that the teams ran at the time of which they played. I'm not just doing these, I see a lot of guys doing basic, CPU versus CPU streams. That's all fine and dandy, but they don't play that with I've seen guys run retro streams with modern day offenses. They don't even check the playbooks. They just throw it up there. They figure as long as they've got the uniforms on and the players, no, you can't have a stream set in 1986 with running 5-out offense. It doesn't look right. It just looks ridiculous. It just shows you didn't put any time or thought into your basketball, which you don't probably even watch basketball. You do what I call you just star watch and name drop, and that's all you know how to do. You don't actually care about actual real basketball. You just care about celebrities in basketball. But I digress there. To me, this is the best place from what I have seen. I haven't seen anybody else doing what's happening on this channel. If you're into strategic basketball, this is the place to be. And with that, guys, I will see you guys next time. I don't know what I'll be going live with next. I'll probably be jumping back into either 1980 or 1996. Or probably 2008. We got to get back to I haven't shown 2008 very much love. I actually got a game scheduled for that one coming up with the Lakers and the Houston Rockets. It'll be Kobe and Tracy McGrady going against each other with Yao Ming up against Pau Gasol is your superstars in that one. So I'll probably get that one going up next. But with that, I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Take care. Peace.